Hello people, so today we will on LeetCode daily question, that is 206 for minimized maximum of products distributed to any store, and in this we are given an integer n indicating that there are n specialty retail stores and there are m products type and there are m product types of varying amounts which are given as zero integer array quantities, where quantities of I represent the number of products of the ith product type, and we need to distribute all the products to the retail store. Following these rules, a store can only be given at most one product type but can be given any amount of it. So basically that means that if we are having, let's say, uh, 10 products, so and if we need to distribute them in between, let's say, a person, in between two persons, so first person, well, let's take a good example that we are having a product, like let's say we are having apple, we are having 10 apples and we are having 12 bananas. So a person A can buy either buy bananas, or he can either buy apples in any quantity, irrespective of the quantity, but he cannot pick both. Okay, yeah, this is what it means. Basically, a person can buy, let's say, he can buy 5 apples, 6 apples, but he cannot buy bananas. And similarly, so the other person he can buy either buy the remaining apples or he can buy the banana. Basically it means that they cannot buy both of them. Okay, and after distribution, each store will have been given some number of products, possibly zero, and let x represent the maximum number of products given to any store. We want the x to be small as possible, that is, we want to minimize the maximum number of products that are given to any store, and we want to return the minimum possible x. So for example, we are given input as n equals 6 and quantities are 11 and 6. So basically, let's say we are having 11 apples and we are having 6 bananas. So firstly what we can do, we can distribute these 11 apples into first 4 stores in the quantity of 2 3 3 3, and these will sum up to 11. So now what you can say that, let's say store 1 2 and 3 4, they all are having just one type of product, that are apples, and the remaining two stores are having just bananas in the quantity of 3. And so basically we need to tell that what is the maximum number of products uh, which we can give, and that should be minimum. Let's say 3 is the maximum, that's why our answer comes out to be 3. Okay, so for this, firstly let's have two pointers. We need to perform a binary search on the answer space, so int left and right, which is, let's say, initially 0. Now what we'll be doing is we'll be updating the right with the maximum quantity, so we're int q in quantity, we'll be updating the right as the maximum of q comma right. Okay, now what we'll be doing is that while yeah, okay, we can just, oh yeah, that will work. While left is less than right, what we are going to do is, firstly, the basic thing for misers, let's find the mid, so that will be equal to left plus right, and let's do a right shift of it by 1 bit, and then we'll be having a function in which we can find that if it's possible to distribute in this quantity, if can distribute, just a second, yeah, okay, so distribute, wrong spellings obviously. In this, what we'll bring is we'll be passing the mid and the in. Okay, if this is a valid answer, what we'll do is we'll be decrementing our right boundary, so right will be equal to middle, and now let's find a better answer. Else we'll be doing left is equal to mid plus 1. Okay, and at the end we'll just return left. And now let's quickly write the function, that is private boolean can distribute. Okay, in this we are passing and let's say mid only, or what should we call it? Okay, so we need one more thing in this, that is the quantities array, quantities, and here let's say it's x, we are having int, and just rename it to q, and int n. Okay, now what we'll do is let's have a pointer to this particular quantity that is, so int j is equal to 0. And now what we'll be doing is that for int I equal to 0, uh, I equal to 0, I less than in I plus plus. Oh yeah, and we also need to have the remaining variable, so that is equal to, let's say, now initially the quantity 0 are, let's say, distributed, the basically product of type 0 is undistributed. So firstly we need to, let's start distributing that, and then we will be checking that if remaining is less than or equal to x. In this case we will be incrementing our j pointer, and here also I'll be checking that if my j is equal to the length of the quantities q dot length, meaning that we can distribute. So in this case I'll be returning true, that okay, it is possible to distribute in this particular quantity. Else I'll be updating my remaining equal to quantity of j, and here I'll be having, oh, this L should be here, not here, and control X, this should be here, yeah. Else what I'll be doing is I'll be decrementing my remaining by x, so rem minus equal to x, and if I don't find any answer at the end, I'll have to return false. Basically it means that it's not possible to distribute. Now let's give it a run. Alright, it gets accepted. Now let's submit it, and works perfectly fine as well. Okay, so this will do it. Thank you for watching.